I'm Russ Bergman, the owner of Lighthouse Outdoor Lighting of Denver. What we do is we design and install outdoor lighting. Design is, I think, vitally important in lighting. Anybody truly can take a light and point it up a tree or point it at a window, but there's an art to it. It's about painting with light. It's about using the right beam spread, the right wattage of the bulb, the right color of the bulb, the right color temperature, all of those things to really create the effect that the customer wants. And for me, design starts with the customer. It starts with listening to what you want.
Well, I went to the home show back in January, and there were several companies just showing their outdoor lighting products. And there were two that I picked from, Russ being one of them. We felt like there was a certain artistic approach. The other people seemed like they had a very methodical, same approach to every home that they were doing, and we didn't like that. We felt like our house was unique enough and special enough that we wanted someone that could really show it off in his own artistic way.
So he had a vision of things that I didn't even know could be lit, and that's what I really liked, is that he kind of walked through the whole yard and said, okay, you can do this, you can do this, but he took me out of my comfort zone so it didn't look like everybody else's.
The main thing that I want people to understand is I really do want to know. If I'm asking questions, I really do want to know the answers. I'm not prying, I just want to understand you, and I want to understand what you want.
So I did look at other companies, and some of the other companies made me feel like my house wasn't quite ready for lights. I like the fact that Russ came and said, you know, we can make this beautiful. He just made it so personal to what I wanted.
It's very important that we trust each other. If I tell you that that's not a good idea, it's not because I'm trying to sell you more lights. It's not because I'm trying to sell you something else. It's not because I don't like what you're coming up with. I've seen this before, you know, so we have to have that give and take. I will listen, I will give my opinions, and we'll work together. I think collaboration is absolutely vital.
Well, we definitely have confidence in Russ and in Lighthouse. You know, the first night he came to our property, I think it was already dark or getting dark at that time. An hour and a half later, he was still here, and we were still talking. And, you know, you could just, it wasn't a sales pitch. It was, this is how I can help you. This is what our lights can do, and this is how it can really make your house look dramatic and very, very special.
My very first job that I ever did was somebody who lived actually very close to me in Lone Tree. And it really looked dynamite. And it wasn't 6 months after that the homeowners, those people had sold the house and moved into a larger one up in Greenwood Village and called me. They said, we like so much what you did to our other house, we want you to do the same thing. We want that lighthouse look. And I went, wow, I have a look. And then I kind of stepped back and I said, you know what, I do. You know, we do have that subtle but beautiful way of just lighting things.
Just like a painter and artist has a vision for his canvas, your home is a canvas to the person doing the lighting. And it can be an absolutely beautiful canvas, or it can become a disaster. We're totally enthusiastic about Russ and how he has transformed our house into what we think is a beautiful canvas.
I really try to please. I really, it's more than just a job, because I'm influencing, I'm affecting the way that probably the greatest investment in most people's lives, and that's their home. I'm influencing that, and I want that to be I want there to be a wow factor. If I could just get everybody to walk out of their house and go, hey, wow, thanks, boom.
Perfect. I'm Ron Burgundy. Stay classy, Denver.
Jeez.